the newest candy brick project will be built, the project of Laguna Marina. Energy efficient villas with a beautiful view in a wonderful location. And I'm going now to meet the architect of this project and to find out more about the current stage of the project, about what we've done so far and what are the next steps. So very interesting meeting in front of all us. So here we are, right now we're in Silent Valley in Villa San Polo Max. As you can see, we made it before the guest arrival. They are arriving only tomorrow, so this will be enough for us to make this short video for you, who are asking me a lot who will be the architect of the new project, which here I'm not sure if here our architect already knows, but we will also reveal the name of the project in this video. So let me introduce you the architect of the new project of Candy Brick, project of Laguna Marina, Valentina. Valentina.
Nice to meet you. I'm Valentina. I'm happy to be here with Marta and with everyone else through the video, and I'm happy to work with you to fulfill your dreams and desires for this new task of ours.
Valentina, we are all curious why you got somehow attracted by this new land that one day we proposed to you, and every day there are many lands being presented to you and to all your team, and you decided to make some ideas for this new land that my team found. Why? What was the reason for that?
I really like your approach. I think it's really unique the way that you find me, and that you like my ideas about the architecture, and I immediately know that someone who is listening to me and to see when he sees my designs and asks me some questions that I know immediately the answer and what direction do we want to go. And when we were first talking, and you were introducing me the land and everything that you want to develop, and it was like an easy path. It was not everything put on the table and look, Valentina, we have to do this. It was not like that. You were always telling me one part of the story, even now you're saying me the name of the project. It's always step by step. So I really like that way of communication, and that everything follows that path, and like a small puzzle, and it goes bigger and bigger. So that's good. I like the land here. The east coast of Istria is more particular. The sun is different and the orientation is different, the sea is different, but still we are in Istria. I'm here a local person, so I understand the culture, the Istrian way of thinking, and everything that is here used to do, to work and to eat, and what music do we listen and everything else. But still I think we have to show what can we do for the future, not just only small houses with small windows like here.
Interesting what you're saying. In fact, I wanted to ask you, what do you think about that land on which right now we're working on? What do you think? How do you see it? Maybe you could also explain a bit more about this land, because today you know it already quite well. So if you could present this land a bit to us with your eyes. How do you when you look at this plot, how do you see it?
I'm glad that the land is surrounded by pure nature. That is really important, and our plus is definitely that we are on one hill going down, and on the downside is the sea. So we are not that close to the sea, but not that far away. We still sense it and smell it in the wind and in the view. So that is important. We will use the most higher point for the road and everything else, but the land itself, it will be in layers shown for the special places, for the small houses and everything. on it. So that is, I think it's full of potential, definitely. It's a good land. You are not in the middle of the village that we have to use the different approach. We are like really have free hands to do whatever we want to, but still respecting the layers and not expanding the cost and everything else.
So you think that this land has a good potential, that a
Definitely.
nice project can be done there?
Definitely.
Well, with you for sure.
Well, that's why I'm so excited and happy to do it.
And so far, what exactly did you do? How did you start approaching this project with your team? Because a couple of days ago, we had already an occasion to see some first drafts, so I believe you made already a lot of analysis. If you could tell us a bit more about what has been done so far, I think this is very interesting.
So now we are in the phase of the master plan, we call it like that. It's a process where we analyze the land and its measures. How much meters from the sea are we, and to understand the land, but all the layers exactly, where is the highest point, where is the lowest point, if we have some holes in it or something like that. So it was the first step is the survey. He was on the land even 2 times, and now we have all the measures of all existing trees that we want to use, and this importance heights of each part and each step as we show it on the parcel. So the first things that I was with my team and we were watching the layers of the land and where can we put these parcels and these lots that we use the land in this particular way to put every house with the best view, or to put the house with that other house is not in a way of the other one. So that is the first thing that we wanted to understand, and after that we were trying to put this road inside and to find that the place that is not bothering other parcels and lots with this road, because we want to use square meters for the outdoor system of the house, not for some road in the middle of it.
And did you find the place for
we
it?
did. We did. We had 5 variants, but at the end I even present just one. I always present one idea that I think is the strongest one. But when people ask me questions, and that when you ask me some of them, I will explain, yes, we tried it even this way, but we think this is the best one, because I do not know, in our road is in the middle at the end, and we think that the parcels that are on the lowest point still have the free view, they are not going on the road, the view is not on the road.
And in this moment, what are the next steps?
The next steps are definitely now the designs. The designs of the house and the decisions what houses are the best for the location. So we will do now first the plans, and after the plans we will start to thinking about the view of the house, the exterior of the house and everything.
Valentina, it seems like we have a lot of work in front of us still regarding the project. Yes, because we still don't have the layouts, the facades. It's still in front of us. Still in front of us.
Still in process.
In process, okay. What is your inspiration for this? What will be the final result? Because now, plain paper, this what we will build there can be almost anything. I mean, in terms of the plan of the municipality of Marchana, but we have many options. What are your inspirations for these designs?
I'm definitely searching for something unique, and I'm still in process to find the exact thing what I want to do, but I have some ideas that I like. I do not want to repeat anything that you can see now around yourself, or that something is really trendy, but like a combination of old and new, something like that. Because we still have to respect some of the laws that are here, like roof that is on two hives, and we cannot put a flat roof and stuff like that. So there are a lot of things that we still need to incorporate in this modern house, and that I think is our potential of it, to have a combination between old and new, let's say it like that.
Old and new architecture. Interesting, very interesting. I'm really looking forward to see some first drafts, because well, I've seen your previous projects, and many of them are very attractive, and I would be very happy to be an owner of some of the houses, buildings that you and your team have projected. But I'm very glad that in the project of Laguna Marina you will have courage to implement some ideas that we haven't seen yet here in Istria.
Yes, sure. I cannot wait to even show you.
Oh,
I was
my
thinking
God.
to bring them today, but I was like, no, look slowly. We have to do like everything
Step by
more
step.
and study a little bit more to present something carefully. It's not that anything can be on that plot. It cannot be like that, I think.
Well, step by step, we have time. Some ideas, they need a bit of time to be analyzed, and also we need time to see with you, with the future owners of these houses, to see if you like our proposals, and then we can only implement them into the reality. Valentina, I have one question, which this week one person asked me on Instagram of Candy Brick. What are the biggest mistakes that the houses which are being built for rent you observe? Biggest mistakes of these holiday homes regarding the architecture, design, in terms of your part of the job. When you're looking then on the finished building, on the layouts, you know, we as the owners, we have certain goals. We want our guests to feel very happy, very good in these houses. We want our maintenance team, cleaning staff to have as less problems as possible once this house is finished, and then we are running the rental business. But if at the stage of the architectural design some mistakes are being done, then all this job in the future is harder. Based on your experience, some of these mistakes that could have been avoided, already drawing everything on the paper.
I think it's really important to understand your path and the design itself, because you have to be unique. And you have to, even if the design is awful and super different, super crazy, and with my eyes I would say, oh my God, it's terrifying, but still someone, when he sees it on the book page, he will book it just because it's interesting, it's something new, and that you don't see like that every house is the same. So I think that is really, really important. Maybe even the most important thing, that you are building something unique, something new, something that even if you tell me your family story or something, then I can put it inside of the project, or even in the interiors or in exterior. It doesn't important, but it's important that is really like fresh and good looking, because in that much houses that are put on the listings, if they are really the same, if they are black and white or something super modern, and I can see, okay, I saw this in a location in Pula, and the same one we can see it in Rovinj. So it's even at the end, it's not important where is it. I think the architecture has to be connected to the place and to the person itself, and to have something special. But in the terms like of functionality and it's important that you have all the rooms that a person needs when it comes to holiday, so that we don't forget something really that you really
What
need.
could it be? Probably in some project you saw this mistake, and then, oh my god, we forget about, I don't know, extra toilet or something. What kind of mistake you've seen in some projects?
Yeah, it's not often that we don't have like an extra toilet, but it's like a room for washing machines, or a room where you put brooms and like the cleaning stuff, or the sheets and everything else, because you have a lot of stuff and that you don't want that the guest sees. At the end,
or touch.
At the end, you have a closet where you put all the stuff and close it with a key, and then the guest comes. Okay, why can I cannot open this? What is this strange in the middle of the house, or even a room? So it's better that that type of room is there because you need it. It's useful. It has to be handy and really close that you put everything out. But still, it doesn't have to be the first thing that the guests come and see.
Look, you are so right. I've seen this closet with a key in villas, which are being sold today in Istria at prices like 700,000 euros. And
yes.
I saw their closets with a key because during the planning of that properties, somebody forgot that we need a place where we can keep all the laundry, all the products that we use for cleaning the property, and now it's on the key. 5-star villa, 700,000 euro sale price, and closet with a key, and you don't have a place where to
put it.
Where to put a simple broom.
Yes, that's really often even in family houses. They forget about it. They do not think. I think that's the thing. Even I do not like when, like if the guy for the pool comes, that he has to enter into the property, enter the house for something in the pool. So I think it's better to have like or a simple door from behind or something for technical, for maintenance and everything else. He doesn't have to go inside of the house. He has this filter room of the pool, and he goes only there. Not a problem. Not to go all around.
Yes. This is also very often mistake, which again is very simple to be avoided with an architect who saw and who built and who designed a lot of this sort of homes. And Valentina with her studio is definitely this person, and we will be seeing with her the development of Laguna Marina project here in Istria. Well, Valentina, thank you very much for giving us all this information. I hope that our discussion regarding the project will continue, that we will have another occasion to go into more detail. I'm particularly interested, and also here I think you are also interested into some decisions which are being taken by us regarding different details of the villas and of the project as a whole. And if Valentina gives us her availability to share with us some of these decisions, analysis, then you will see Valentina again. Valentina, would you be available on some later stages of the project to introduce to us some other information regarding?
Yes, sure, I would be happy to.
Super.
Even every information that you have for me, I'm happy to hear, and it will help me to develop more detailed the project and to implement your opinion inside of it. So it's important to have this communication.
You see what we managed to get here with this little meeting. Yes, please, if you have any questions, suggestions, ideas that you would like to share, please send me an email, and I will refer to Valentina, and hopefully it will increase the value of the newest project of Candy Brick. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye. Thank you.